Well, calling all local artists, you now have the opportunity to create artwork inspired by STEM and educate visitors at Imagination Station.
It looks like a pretty fun thing to get involved in. And to tell us more about Artist in Residence is our Zainab Shaib, who is live at Imagination Station this morning. Zainab, how many spots are open here, and what about this deadline to apply? When is that?
Well, you said, Tim, it seems like a fun position, and you know what? Fun indeed. They're looking up to 3 local artists now. They have the opportunity to mix a little bit of science and art all at the same time. But to explain a little bit more what's expected, with us is extreme scientist Jeff Lovewell. Now, this is actually a beautiful mural put together by the community, correct?
Yes, we did this one kind of in-house, trying to get our hands into art, and once again, getting kids working and learning about tool literacy. So, teaching about hot glue guns and three-dimensional objects that can go into art. And the whole point of this mural was we wanted to know, what is your Toledo story? So each one of these cards represents that family or that child's little piece of Toledo, their favorite thing about it, what that means, what's so meaningful to them about Toledo. And then we put it together as this kind of temporary exhibit in our space right now. So this is another example of a type of project, but I want to emphasize it doesn't have to be this type of mural by numbers type of thing. It could be interpretive dance, photography, pottery, glass. If you are an artist out there who has a creative idea of something you'd love displayed here at Imagination Station, but also gets our community involved in it somehow, we want you to apply.
I love that. So you're really looking for a creative person,
Yes.
and here's the thing: everybody loves some cash.
Oh yes, it's not a just free for your time volunteer. It's up to $6,000 depending on the scope and time of the project that we want to pay as a stipend towards this artist to come into our museum.
So here's a trick question, Jeff. What are you looking for in an artist here at the Imagination Station?
I really want someone who can incorporate our guest in some fashion. As an audience, as a participant, as in some fashion, kind of have an element that we're a hands-on museum. That's a really important aspect. But also someone who brings a little local flair. I'm looking for local artists, right? So if there's any sort of incorporation of glass or work being done in local art studios or anything like that, I think that's really, really what we're looking for.
Well, thank you so much for all that information. Now, that information and more, plus the deadline, which is March 5th, is over on WTOL.com. Over there, you can apply if you are a creative artist and are interested in science at the same time. Live in downtown Toledo, Zainab Shaib for WTOL 11.